Joining us now on the Women's Basketball Podcast is Mjracle Sheppard, guard for the California Golden Bears. How was your offseason?
Great. I had a fun off season. I do some a lot of things that I like to do on my leisure time, like hiking, parasailing, kayaking. So
hiking, parasailing, what else?
Kayaking.
Kayaking. Okay, cool. Where'd you go parasailing?
In Lake Tahoe. So awesome. It was my first time being out there. It was an amazing experience.
So you're a pretty outdoorsy person.
Yes.
Okay.
I love being outdoors.
Gotcha. I read that you grew up in Washington.
Yes.
Is that right? Was it important for you, I guess, this time through the transfer portal to get back to the West Coast?
Yeah, I would say so. My mom and my family are so happy that I'm so much closer. The flight is so much shorter.
For sure. I was kind of just curious, what went into your decision to leave LSU, and how would you characterize your time there?
I had a great time at LSU. I think everybody's journey is different, and mine happened to be two different schools. I think it was a great experience.
This is the second time you transferred. You started at Mississippi State, go to LSU. Now you're at Cal. Was your portal journey different this time around? Were you looking for something different? How was it, different from the first time you decided to transfer?
Yeah, I think I was just looking for a place I can really call home and be around people that I really could vibe with, and an environment that had surrounded them. Like Coach Sharman, she surrounded herself with people that she wanted to be around. So I think that was very important to me. And especially players too.
What else about Cal, when you're hearing from different teams in the portal, made you say that's where I want to go?
I think the standard at Cal, they have a huge standard. It's a really high excellence standard, not only in basketball but in the school too, at school. So
yeah, high academics at Cal. What are you studying there?
Interdisciplinary studies. So I basically built my own major, which is really nice.
Ooh, that's awesome. I think when you were playing in the SEC and especially at LSU last year, I think a lot of people would say you garnered a reputation for being a really good defender and kind of being a defensive stopper. Do you take pride in that, and how did you put that big of an emphasis on that end of the floor?
Yeah, I definitely take pride, and I always say I had shirts and everything that said "Lockdown Defender." Really, my siblings taught me at a young age when they coached me, defense is going to win you games. Defense is going to win you championships. And so that's always the mentality I have going into playing defense and guarding the best players on the court.
How many siblings do you have?
I have three.
Three? Okay.
Yes.
Older, younger?
All older. I'm the youngest.
Oh, okay. You're the baby.
Yeah.
Got it. What parts of your game have you worked on this offseason since you've been at Cal?
I think my three-point shot and just mid-range and just being a three-level scorer in general, I think, has been my main focus. So.
Yeah. Are you, I know kind of on average, your minutes at LSU and Mississippi State, maybe we're not what you wanted them to be. Maybe you wanted to play more. Are you expecting to have a bigger role here at Cal?
I'm definitely expecting to have a bigger role here at Cal and leave a long-lasting impact for these next 2 years.
Yeah, for sure. Joining you at Cal is another player from the SEC, Sakima Walker, formerly of South Carolina. What have you seen from her so far in practice, and what does she bring to your team?
She just brings energy and that leadership that everyone was expecting her to bring. And so it's very exciting to see, and we both have experience in those far runs in the tournament. So it's cool to be able to put our heads together and bring the team where they need to be.
Yeah. We're kind of in this new era of, women's college basketball now with revenue sharing and all that stuff. How do you feel like Cal as a program is handling it?
I think they handle it really well with the players, and we keep it very private. Players don't know what other players are making or things like that, so it doesn't affect our team, and it won't ever affect our team, and that's just the culture.
Yeah, I heard Dawn Staley kind of talk about that dynamic in her team as well, where what everybody makes is not known to everybody, and that kind of maybe keeps the locker room together. So you don't have players kind of competing. Oh, well, she makes more than me, but I'm the better player, and so forth.
And I think that's important because, in a job, there's always going to be somebody making more than you. It's life.
Yeah, and it's just the name of the game. Right?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, you've been in college basketball now for 2 years, spent most of your time in the SEC. I just kind of I've been asking kind of some rapid fire just general questions about the sport. Of the road arenas that you've played in, what has been your favorite so far?
That's a good question. From the SEC, I really like Tennessee's arena. It's nice.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it about Tennessee?
It's brand new. It's nice.
Yeah.
Like the what are they called? I can't think of what they're called, but the stadium is just new and it's nice.
Yeah. Do you have a least favorite?
Oh. I'm not a big fan of Alabama's arena.
Okay. Not great, kind of old, or
Yeah, kind of old.
Okay. In terms of players that you faced, and again, like we talked about, you being a defensive stopper, who's been the hardest player for you to guard?
Hardest player. I would probably have to say Tanaya Latin.
Latson. Yeah. You played against her last year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. NCAA tournament, right?
Was it NCAA? I don't recall, actually.
I can't remember now. I'd have to go back and look. She's a great player. And now, and she was in the ACC. Now she's
in the SEC, yeah.
You guys kind of split places there. Is there a player, when you're on offense that you've had the toughest time scoring against, like the best defender you've faced?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay. No one's as good as defender as you are.
Exactly.
What can we, there's a lot of new faces on this Cal team this year, you among them. What do you just kind of expect from the team this year going into the season?
I expect just like the unstoppable mentality. I feel like we're going to be very relentless in anything and everything we do on the court. So we're going to be excited to watch.
Yeah. How, when you were in the SEC, a lot of those teams are kind of close together, Cal and the ACC, you're all the way on the other side of the country. How are you kind of preparing to deal with the sort of travel that you have to do with the conference play?
I think we have a lot of resources, sleep specialists, our nutritionists, and they all help us, and our athletic trainers all help us prepare for those flights and everything, recovery-wise. So,
yeah, awesome. That's all I have for you. I appreciate you joining the podcast.
No, thank you.
Best of luck this season. That's Mjracle Sheppard from Cal. Thank you so much.